Okay, let's go ahead and get right into it with the Razorback defense having trouble all year long containing the run as far as the perimeter is concerned. But the more I look at this defense, man, I really feel like the defensive coordinators put their players in some tough positions. It's like Auburn already knew when this guy comes in motion, it's going to influence the whole defense to rotate to the strong side of the field. When that happens, they're going to pull these two offensive linemen, backside guard and tackle, and put Soley in a very difficult position. You see 64 centered up on him. This is giving the quarterback a two-way go. He could follow 71 up in the hole, pretty much go untouched for a touchdown or bounce it outside. Like I said, almost impossible for Soley to make a play right there. Another one right here, we always talk about the miscommunication. Take a look at your DB right here, looking to the sideline, not sure what to do. You can tell a coach is screaming at him and they're telling him something, and take a look at this. At the snap of the ball, they're going to have a breakdown in coverage, and that guy for Auburn is going to get behind the defense completely untouched, and now he's running free. For some reason, by this design, Bumper Pool is supposed to be covering a receiver 40 yards down the field. I don't think that's putting him in a very good position to be successful. And then you look at technique. When you have guys playing this type of technique, it's so easy to just go full speed and run right by anyone, especially with no safety help over the top, which leads to a very easy touchdown for Auburn. All right, here's one more right here. Third down is a big concern for the Razorbacks. They gave up too many of them last week that allowed Auburn to continue to score. Now they did hold Auburn, but I want you to look at this. These are things that they put on tape that somebody like Nick Saban is going to take advantage of. Poor technique by the safety. You're going to see it right here. As we press pause, the tight end in the middle of the field is wide open. That's an easy completion. You're probably going to get to the 10-yard line, if not a touchdown, if he makes that play right there. And then you just talk about poor technique and poor angles on the defensive side of the ball. These are things you should learn in practice, but they continue to show up on Saturdays. Take a look at my guy right here that's highlighted. He is in no man's land. He doesn't need to be guarding that guy in the slot. He's already accounted for by the safety. It seems like he just has no idea what's going on, which causes him to be out of position, a horrible angle. It's going to be a very tough day for the Arkansas defense once Saban lays his eyes on this tape.
Yeah, and for that, I'm going to go back up to the station right now. Mike Irwin, a lot of things that I just saw that were just unacceptable, and I just don't understand. The most concerning one was that play when the DB looked to the sideline, and he was talking to a coach, and they just weren't sure what was going on. It led, I'm hoping there wasn't a play call where Bumper Pool's guarding receivers, but just led to a breakdown in the defense. What do you think it is with the communication? Are they just not doing this in practice in the meeting rooms? It's just way too late in the season to have that be an issue.
We'd have to be there, and we're not. I mean, in the old days, you could kind of watch practice and see stuff that was going on. We're there for 20 minutes. They're not really doing anything meaningful while we're there, so it's hard to say. I'm sure part of it, I know for a fact that a few of the guys that screwed up there that you showed were rookies. Especially there at the end, that one run that went up the middle, that was when he brought in, Chavis finally brought in a bunch of those freshmen. So some of those guys just are still learning, but you're right. It looks like there are some situations where the scheme that they are employing is just not right for what they're about to try to do.
Yeah, and you talk about trying to move in the right direction, all right? So we're playing Alabama today. I don't know if you know, they got pretty darn good defense. Nick Saban saw all that on tape, and he's going to be able to pick us apart. What has to change? Do they have to dumb it down a little bit or dial it up even more, speaking about Chavis?
Well, I mean, I think when you look at it from the standpoint of the rookies that he mentioned or the second-year guys, I mean, Miles Mason, we've seen this script before, right? We've seen this movie before. We saw Colorado State where the quarterback moved around, threw a long touchdown pass, 75 yards. Miles Mason, that was a bust.
Yep.
And other guys probably could be given credit, if you want to call it that, for mistakes on that particular play. But, you look at this past week, and you showed it in your breakdown. I mean, obviously it's clear Auburn's receivers had these guys fooled as well.
Oh, yeah.
Seth Williams, 2 touchdown catches in that game. I'm worried about guys today like Henry Ruggs III. And Jerry Judy's pretty good.
Yeah. And what I see on tape in those situations, speaking about Gus, I think Arkansas put enough on tape for Gus to say, hey, we're going to line up like this, and it's going to cause confusion because that's just where they are as a defense. I have Chavis's number, so we're going to do all these play designs, and it's going to work out perfect. And it's almost like he had our defensive playbook as he was calling the offensive shot. So we're going to see how the matchup goes today against the coordinators against Arkansas today in Alabama. Hopefully it turns out to be all right. All right, guys, we're about to go to break. When we come back, we got much more Pig Trail Nation. One thing that